It's been a similar story in Nairobi's city centre every Tuesday for more than a month. Protests started against a government plan to increase taxes. They spread across the country amid growing calls for President William Ruto to resign. Demonstrators blame his government for endemic corruption. They tried to go to Nairobi's international airport. Campaigners say it's about to be leased to an Indian company under a secret deal, which the government denies.
The police are only targeting us, peaceful demonstrators, while hired goons in masks on motorbikes with concealed number plates are moving as the police just watch.
Early in the day, dozens of men on motorbikes gathered around the city and entered the centre. City traders and protesters said they're paid by politicians. They outnumbered them, chased them away, and set this bike alight. In the western town of Kakamega, police fired live bullets at demonstrators. At least one person died here. Countrywide, more than 50 protesters have been killed in the last month. Demonstrations took place in several towns and suburbs of Nairobi. Some residents of this low-income neighbourhood fought running battles with police. Others got caught in the middle. Meanwhile, MPs sat in Parliament for the first time since protesters entered the building 4 weeks ago.
This bill, as we speak, is dead.
That prompted President Ruto to scrap the tax hikes and fire almost all of his cabinet. But then he reappointed some of the same ministers, further angering the demonstrators.
Police have been firing tear gas to try and disperse even small groups of protesters. But the demonstrators say President Ruto hasn't done anything meaningful to meet their demands of sweeping reforms in government to end corruption and improve service delivery.
Some of the protest movement's prolific activists, like Hanifa Aden, show no sign of giving up.
We've had to endure years and years of systematic corruption and failure, a system that works against us. So if anyone should say that it is us, enough is enough, and this is why we are on the streets every week, because enough is enough.
Enough is enough is what Ruto said about the demonstrations when he spoke on Sunday. Weeks of police firing tear gas in the streets hasn't stopped the widespread discontent with his government. Malcolm Webb, Al Jazeera, Nairobi, Kenya.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.